when People magazine comes out.
Oh, my God.
And first of all, it's literally the only thing left for People magazine is Sexiest Man.
Yeah.
That's all they've got left.
There's nothing else you go to People for.
The whole business is based around who's the sexiest man. Kind of like Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
The whole business is...
Just that swimsuit issue.
Swimsuit issue.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't know if this is like some kind of kamikaze mission. I don't know if they've just decided it's time to like, they're done, but they need to be sent out of business instead of just packing it up, because they come out with the cover of this magazine and they go, hey guys, good news. Patrick Dempsey is the sexiest man of the year.
Who, by the way, was not killed off of, but he left Grey's Anatomy. I don't know if he was killed. I never watched.
Well, like, what year?
But jillion years ago, it feels like.
Sexiest man of this year?
No, he's
Isn't
not.
That like Nick Dreamy?
No, it's so over. He is the most uncurrent, sexiest man alive ever. I could think
Patrick Dempsey.
What? And then I also heard that this is just like getting the sexiest man or sexiest. Do they just sexiest woman alive too?
I have no idea.
Can't even remember. That just the way that they do that is just like the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. You can nominate yourself. You submit yourself. I didn't know that.
Bro, I saw this and I was like, there's no way that there is not a heavily paid for, and I'm always looking for a work.
Yeah.
There is not a heavily paid for campaign to try to get some press for this Patrick Dempsey. I don't know. Didn't he do a movie where he played like a real life Prince Charming or something like that?
Yeah, and listen, he's very handsome.
Years ago.
Aging beautifully. We're dunions with you.
He's
We're
kept
dunions.
himself in shape. Fine.
Yeah.
But like, you can't give Sexiest Man as a lifetime achievement. Like Scorsese got the award for Best Director way after he should have. And it was like, yeah, Departed was good, but this is really for your whole career.
Right.
There's too many sexy dudes, if you ask me.
I mean,
to not be
did
given
they even call you?
I'm glad you asked. I didn't get one call. Do you believe that?
No, but there's so many people like on television.
And I know people that work for People magazine. They've got my number.
Still no call.
No call.
What the fuck? No, I
would have put this guy as the sexiest man of the year.
Get him off the screen.
Sorry.
I just feel like there's so many people on television, in movies, like in life, in pop culture that were in front of him.
I mean,
I'm disgusted.
It's not the most original take in the world. But the fact it needs to be said.
Okay.
We're living in a world with Pedro Pascal.
Why are you saying Pascal?
That's his name.
No, it's not. I'm not doing this with you again.
Pedro Pascal.
It's Pascal.
Pedro Pascal.
Okay, there you go. Say it right.
We're living in a world with Pedro Pascal.
Love that. Listen to that.
Pedro Pascal. And you're just saying his name.
Oh.
Do you feel? Because you know why? Because when I say Pedro Pascal.
I'm squeezing my legs together.
Right. And it's because you're thinking of him.
Yeah. He's the zaddy, right? He's everybody's
He's the caffeine zaddy.
Yeah.
To live in a world.
Yeah. And he's very current.
Are you kidding me? All he does is make hit shows.
Yeah.
He's over here going like, hey, what do you like, Last of Us? Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
What do you like, Star Wars? I'll do that.
I'm in.
Hey, who's going to sit there? Oh, Bad Bunny is going to be hosting SNL?
I'm going to
What if I do a hilarious sketch for you?
Yeah.
And also just wear a blazer with no shirt on, but it's okay because I'm Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. What is that? Is it something against the Hispanics?
What?
This is mess up. That they didn't even think of him.
I think there could be that.
Well, we don't know what the brainstorming
Well, they did think
like.
of him because he's like listed as also some sexy people.
Yeah.
And you can't, like, if I'm Patrick Dempsey,
Yeah.
as much as I want that cover, the last thing that you want in the world is to be on a list and the people under you has everybody going, these are all more sexy people.
Yeah, and the last thing that you want is this conversation to be happening.
What about this? This is the year Josh Hartnett came back.
I mean, he's hot, but I don't think
Hotnet is what they call him, okay?
No, I mean...
Josh Hartnett. Did you see
the
Oppenheimer?
No, I didn't. I was watching Barbie.
Long.
Sorry.
Too long
Too
for
long.
you. Too long
I don't
for
care
you.
about the atom bomb.
You don't care about the atomic bomb.
Okay, so you want to know something interesting? It's not that I don't care. It's like that I don't, like, I know it's part of history. It's not something I need to go see a movie about. I mean,
it's literally a man
I know.
created a weapon that allowed us to eliminate our entire species.
I wanted to go see why Ken was Knuff. And so I didn't see Oppenheimer.
Was he Knuff?
Yeah.
Hey, by the way.
Yeah. Ryan Gosling?
Hello.
The fuck?
Hello.
He's like one of my number ones.
You love him.
I
Could have worn those yellow rollerblades.
Oh my God, all the things.
Hello?
His body's sick, man. Yeah, also, like, you don't want, as Patrick Dempsey, to have people being like questioning. You want everyone to be like, yeah, like, hell yeah.
Boom.
And now I feel like people are like, what the hell? And in it, he said, I was always the bridesmaid, like never the bride. Like, he was always on the list inside the magazine, but never on the cover. There's a reason, McDreamy.
Right. You're sexy, but not that sexy.
Correct.
Right. I'm not saying you're a hideous beast.
No, you're a great looking guy. You're very
There's
charming.
a lot of men every year.
Yeah.
A lot of men.
Yes. I felt like this often. I feel like
when they make the announcement?
Yeah, like I'm just like,
What's one that really bugged you? Blake Shelton?
Yeah, speaking of The Voice, I didn't love Adam Levine on there.
Everybody thinks Adam Levine's so... I mean...
He's handsome.
Right.
But he's got California tattooed on his
He's a
stomach.
fake bad boy. You don't like fake bad boys. You
I like a real bad
You like
boy.
a real bad boy, and you can sniff them out when they're phony baloney.
Yeah, I also was bitter that he didn't like slip into my DMs and he was slipping into all those other bitches'
Gotcha.
DMs during that scandal.
Wait, if Adam Levine had slipped into your DMs...
Oh, yeah.
Would you have, like, clearly seen that this man is an idiot? Like, he can't speak. His game
These DMs
is
were
so bad,
Yeah.
except I do feel like you would have, in the moment, ignored it and been like,
No, I would have gone and slept with him.
right.
And I would tell Matt that I would sleep with him.
Right.
And that, yeah, because we have this conversation often. Like, he'll be like, yo, if Halsey said, yeah, I want to, like, bang you, I'm like, you could absolutely do that. And I'd be fine
Well, yeah,
with that.
you can give permission.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen.
Right. But no, like, I'm saying I really would do it. And I would not feel bad about it.
But it's so much more likely for that to happen. It's not a fair, like, does your husband realize
Right.
there is no world
Right.
where Halsey is hitting him up,
Yeah.
going, I just did your wife's radio show, and I
Yeah.
saw a picture of you.
You're looking
and
like Travis Kelce.
Right.
Right.
And he doesn't even, like, he thinks he looks like Travis.
No, everybody's telling me that.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, no. But there is a world.
Yeah, where Adam Levine. I've been in his hotel room. I did an interview in his hotel room once.
I'm surprised you got out of there.
Me too. I was nervous, no joke. And this was like, I feel like before Me Too-ish stuff. What years were Me Too happening?
Pretty late in the game.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I wasn't nervous.
Because you were down for whatever.
I was like, if he wants it,
He's got it.
I'll spread them.
You should have told him. I'll spread them for you.
Spread them.
Hey, if you'd like, I can.
Not them.
Right.
Spread them.
Spread them. Mm-hmm. You're so sexy when
I
you
know.
talk like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it really is.
Yeah.
It really is something to behold. And I feel like,
Yeah.
I feel like if, whatever, Pedro Pascal was on the cover,
Just keep speaking in that
Right.
in that accent.
nobody would get upset.
No,
right?
we'd be like, yes.
If Ryan Gosling was on the cover, you go like, yeah, I mean, it's, of course, whatever.
Right.
He was Ken this year.
And you'd be like, of course, that makes sense.
If Josh Hartnett was on the cover,
Stop calling him that.
why?
Who said that? I don't even remember hearing that.
That's a thing.
Okay.
It's a big time thing.
Okay, Josh Hotnet.
Check the 411.
It's trending now. We don't call it the 411
Oh,
anymore.
I'm sorry.
What's trending?
You know, once you brand something for me,
I know.
your biggins,
I do the
and you do the
411,
411,
yeah.
and that's it.
That's it.
No, I think people would have been like, oh hell yeah, like there would have been this nostalgia,
Yeah.
right? Because we would have all remembered
Yeah.
the old, and now he's like grown into as an adult man. But this Patrick Dempsey,
I feel like this is sort of like this is a symptom of something that's happening like around the world. Like, right? Like we have people like at our company, like old men, older people, not only men, women too, making decisions at a company that's supposed to be, I would think, skewing young. I feel like there's probably corporate VPs, suits at People magazine,
Right.
helping make this decision when we should be looking at the younger audience.
because when you get older, you don't realize how much time has passed.
yeah.
So like you don't realize that you weren't just watching Grey's Anatomy last
Yeah,
year.
McDreamy is a long
It's a long
ago.
time ago.
Yeah.
Except you're older now, so these years are just
Flying by.
yeah. These days go by.
Correct.
It's the bigger love
Yeah.
of the family.
Yes.
Right. So. So you're sitting there thinking this is still a thing,
It's not a thing.
and it's not a thing.
Poor Patrick Dempsey. I feel like he's robbed now. Cause
You thought this was a legitimate contest, though. Like you are a little dismayed.
Yeah.
That this is not.
I couldn't believe that you could just like have your people either help buy it.
Like you're going voter fraud on this.
kind of.
Like election fraud, sexiest man.
I also didn't know this about like the Grammys and stuff, that you say like, I want to be nominated for this.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know this.
I mean, and maybe that's because we don't live in Los Angeles, but like the Grammys, the Oscars, like the For Your Consideration. I mean, there's literally a movie called For Your Consideration.
I've never seen it.
Shocker.
Yeah.
It's a Christopher Guest. It's a mockumentary. It's hilarious. These people are making a movie called Home for Purim. Or Purim.
I was gonna say Punim is like
Punim is a
Yiddish for
face.
like your face.
Yeah,
oh,
Purim.
look at you knowing the Yiddish.
Come on. I'm an educated person.
Yes, Purim.
Purim. Home for Purim.
It's like the Jewish Halloween.
Right. And so the concept is already so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, who would make a movie called Home for Purim? But then they start to get Oscar buzz.
Okay.
And you just watch. It's just a look at what happens in the industry when just the dumbest, like, oh, I don't know, there could be Oscar buzz on this, and the whole thing changes, and everybody just turns themselves inside out to try to get this Oscar attention.
Do we think the Taste the Biscuit people were ever considered for anything? It's hard to say.
Hard to say. I know they were considered for a while as people who may be tasting the biscuit, and I think they did taste the biscuit.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the Grammys, or I guess it could have been the Oscars.
Like what would it have been?
I don't. Probably Best Song Oscar. You know, like Eminem won an Oscar for Lose Yourself?
Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Right, because it's in a movie.
Another thing that's been playing for the kids, and they just...
Well, that's a song of inspiration.
Well, that one is, but the other ones should not...
Oh, he just plays Eminem songs.
Yeah.
Probably first 3 albums, mainly.
Just really... Yeah. No, he loves all the albums.
Okay.
Huge Eminem fan. But that should not be for their ears.
Yeah,
Anyways.
Eminem used to say things that, like, you go back now and you're like, oh my God, this was just a thing?
How were you allowed to say this? It's unreal.
You would just say this stuff?
And everyone just like laughed. We're like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you'd like literally make poster boards outside TRL and be like, yeah.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Yeah, weird. And he would hang out with Bizarre.
Yes.
D12.
Oh my God.
So,
look at how that all just came full circle.
So, I think, that people campaign for the Oscars every year.
It ruins it. I feel like it should be for the people. Like, I know there's like the People's Choice Awards, but I feel like Sexiest Man Alive or the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
You think it should be votes?
Yeah.
Well, the Hollywood Walk of Fame isn't even a thing. You just buy it.
I know. I don't like that. It should be like it's not an honor.
You just found that out about the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Like maybe like a few months ago. Like if
we could probably get a star for the show.
Let's do it.
I think it's like, well, you have to be approved.
Right.
But most people get approved.
But then it feels fake.
You have to you have to get a couple people to nominate you, but you get your buddies to do it. And then you pay like, I think $25,000 or something like that.
Chump change.
We got that.
I mean, after Keegan's bet this past weekend.
Yeah. Let's see if he gets that parlay.
I don't know. I just feel like it takes away from the thing, it being an honor or it being like, you just won the Sexiest
The
Man
integrity of Sexiest Man.
It's not. You're not.
Right.
No one voted. No one had any say.
Yeah.
I didn't have a say. I don't agree with that.
Did you think that Sexiest Man was up to a vote, or did you think a committee, or what?
I felt like there was, either a vote or there was a larger committee. It wasn't like.
So did you ever show up on like the Tuesday that you vote and go like, okay, congressman, councilwoman, got it. Excuse me. Where do we cast our ballot for Sexiest Man? Because I'm a little worried that the wrong man is going to win.
Yeah.
You didn't?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't do that.
All right.
But I would have thought that there would have been like a large group of people sitting and like making a huge list, and that Patrick Dempsey would be nowhere on that list.
No, he wouldn't even make the list.
Not on the list.
Right. Because
he doesn't
you go like
belong
this.
There.
No, we're only doing famous people.